If you're looking to have a siding renovation project done, but you're worried the final product isn't going to meet your vision or standards, today I'm going to show you what our final inspection process looks like and how we make sure we've brought your vision to life while maintaining our installation standards. Hi, my name is Kevin Moody, Project Manager with Pacific Exteriors. Today I'm going to show you what a final walkthrough and inspection would look like and how we ensure that we bring our client's vision to life for their project as well as maintaining hardy installation guidelines. During a paint walkthrough, it's pretty easy, at least for me. I can normally walk up and tell within a few seconds, looking at a couple key things, if all our details are in place and if the crew is nailing the paint job or not. In this case, our fascia board is painted the same color as the body of the home. But if it was an accent color, we can look right up and see if they've got a nice clear paint line going all the way down this board. And that's going to tell me if we're really dialing in on those details or not, and give me a better idea of what to look for as I do the rest of the walkthrough. So on a larger sidewall like this, again, a couple key things I can look for. One, I'm going to look at the bottom here and make sure we laid drop cloths down. I didn't get any paint where it's not supposed to on any of these pavers, anything like that. I'm going to look at windows, make sure we didn't get any overspray on any windows, window screens, common areas like that. And that's going to give me a good indicator on if the crew masked and covered everything as they're supposed to. Looking down the wall at an angle, I'm going to be able to see if we've got good coverage. I can kind of tip back and forth, look in the sunlight, and get an idea of if our paint coverage is good. If we oversprayed and have any heavy runs anywhere or anything like that, that's going to need our attention and correction. So here I have a great example of another attention to detail item that's critical to look at a walkthrough. With an exterior outlet outside of our siding, this should have been completely taped off and covered to not get any paint on it. So when I see things like this, that's going to key me in to really take a look at it and see if I've got any paint anywhere around it that needs to get cleaned up, or if the crew nailed it the first time, and in this case, it looks absolutely perfect. So here we have a 4-inch louvered vent that the crew has painted to blend in with the body color of the home. Hard to see right now since it's actually functioning, but all those slats are painted and it's critical to let that paint dry prior to operating those vents, or whether it's a dryer, a bathroom vent in this case, so that paint fully dries. There's another one on the home that we can show you that's going to show you what it looks like if that paint isn't dried before use. So here's another 4-inch vent. You can see on this one, the paint is starting to peel and come off that plastic. Typically that's caused just from the paint being applied and that vent being used, so hot air being forced through that vent prior to that paint drying. So it started to push that paint off of the plastic while drying it at the same time. Not a big deal. What the crew's gonna do is come out, pull all of that paint off of it. We're gonna repaint it and just make sure we communicate with the client that, hey, we are painting this vent. You need to give it a few hours to dry prior to using it. So that walkthrough process should be done on any exterior renovation of your home. So from here, what I would do once we've identified these items, I would review that list with the client and say, hey, here's what I found. We need this done, this done. In this case, it's just the dryer vent. We need to come out and repaint that. So I'm going to give her an estimated time when the crew's going to come out to do that, make sure it works with her schedule. And then once the crew has done that, I'm going to come back into contact with her again and verify those items were done and see if she needs me to come out and inspect it again. For something like a dryer vent, pretty straightforward. We can tell if it peeled or not. So most often the client's just going to say, nope, it's done. It looks great. If she wants me to come back out and inspect anything else, I'll come back out and do that. Again, that's something any project should have done it after any phase, whether it's siding, paint, roof, get that walkthrough complete. If you're interested in having any home renovations, siding, paint, roofing, feel free to visit our website. Thanks so much for watching.